Hope you're doing well. Beautiful day here. My name is Eric Croft with Command Your Legacy, former PT struggler, 50-pound weight loss success story, and cancer survivor. Thank you for joining me here today. I've been talking about success all week, right? So today I'm talking about, learning how to be flexible within your success. One thing that I've noticed with people who are successful and people who struggle is the way that they actually learn in order to overcome things and to become better. There's two angles to look at, and all have to be with a rigid type learner. And the first type of rigid learner is somebody that, who has to see an exact example of what they're trying to do. They have to see the exact thing that they're looking for. And if it has a flaw, they're turned off. Rigid learners of this type find a flaw in just about, in anything that they're looking for. Let's take working out, for example. Guys, that's something I'm really passionate about. They see a chef come in and let's say they're looking to learn how to do a proper pull-up, okay? Make it simple. So they see a chef that's actually doing pull-ups. Well, they know that this person is a chef. But yet they understand that they're a chef, and they're looking at that going, there's a chef. I don't see where the value is of the chef trying to show me how to do a pull-up. They should be showing me how to cook. But yet that chef is providing extra value that rigid learner does not see. They're not looking past. They see that as a flaw, and they just turn themselves off and think, I'm not going to listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about, or it doesn't apply to me or what I'm trying to do. But yet they don't look past that flaw. Maybe they see the chef, they're like interested, and they're like, okay, a chef's showing me how to do a pull-up. Well, that guy's hair is wrong. I don't like the way that guy's hair looks. So, I'm just not connecting because the hair doesn't look right. Maybe their toes, their feet just look funky to you. And so they're not going to do that type of workout or follow that person because of that, which I've actually seen before. I've actually had somebody tell me that they won't do a certain program, fitness routine, because they didn't like the way the person on the screen's feet looked. That's the type of rigid learner they are. They have to have the exact thing that they're looking for, and be received with that to where it may turn them off, because that the person that told me about the feet, they just said that the feet just turn them off, so they don't want to follow that program. They can't do the program just because of the feet. So that became a flaw for them, right? That's the type of rigid person that I'm talking about. They just get turned off and finding a small little thing that does not relate to them and what they're looking for. And the thing is that all of this is subconscious. And these learners do not realize that they're doing this. They just don't realize it's subconscious, and subconsciously they're looking for a way. They're just looking for a way to lose, in the end, And no, I don't think anybody wants to lose consciously. And they're not going to go out and say, "Hey, I'm just going to lose today on purpose." I think it's just all subconscious to where they're reacting in something because that's the way that they look at things, and it's just a subconscious thing to where they're just not wanting to see through the flaw that they're finding. And my line of business as an entrepreneur, and the type of business I'm building, a coaching and mentoring, and through helping others build a business through the processes that I show them, and as well as enhance their overall health and fitness. I talk to several people and present the opportunity to them and show them, hey, this is what you can do to enhance your life and enhance your opportunities in life. But yet, as I'm showing them the processes, they find a flaw there and it turns them off. They tell me they want to get out of debt and become a better person and create a better opportunity for their family. But yet subconsciously they're creating false ideas and false flaws, not looking past those flaws that they are subconsciously creating on themselves to see how it will enhance and improve their lives, their financial situations, their physical situations, their health, their mind, their legacy. They create flaws, you know. So I have to help them break through those flaws. The second type of rigid learner is somebody that sees mistakes for mistakes and failures as a failure. You know, I can say that I've made many mistakes in my life. I'm sure you have, and you know, I continue to make mistakes. I have failure after failure within my business, but I don't see it as just a failure. I see that failure as an actual lesson that I can learn from that will improve my processes and improve my abilities in my business. I take that and turn it into a lesson. You know, just a real quick tip in that is that the quicker you can take a failure or something you're coming up short on, the quicker you can take and convert that and labeling it as a lesson is a huge, crazy, powerful thing right there. And that's big. I hope you really got that. I hope you really understood what I just said there. You know, the quicker that you can take that lesson and opportunity, something you're coming up short on, and turning and labeling it as a lesson, you're going to win. It's going to be something that will enhance and empower you in a better way. You know, many people do not recognize a failure as a lesson. You know, and it may not be for years that they actually get the lesson out of their failure. You know, just think about back when you were a kid with your family and your parents, and the lessons that they try to teach you while they were bringing you up. And I can think of many times that my parents were teaching me a lesson, and I didn't learn from it. I just kept making the same mistake over and over and continued to fail. It was only later in life that it clicked, saying, that's why they were showing me why to do it that way and why not to go this route, or you know, why I needed to go to college, or why I didn't need to drive down that road. I did not learn the lesson until later. It didn't make sense. And we continue to do that in life, is that we have this subconscious mindset that we do not create a lesson out of our failures. So far I've talked to you about two types of rigid learners. One that, you know, has to have an exact example for what they're doing. The second is the type of rigid learner that sees a mistake as a mistake and a failure as a failure. You know, and the difference in the type of learner you are may be the impact for your actual success. Think about that for a minute. The type of learner that you are may be impacting your success. You know, you grow when you learn and invest in yourself in every way. You know, I did not overcome all of my PT struggles and losing the 50 pounds and dropping down a couple uniform sizes by not learning from my mistakes that I was making along the way, because I thought I was doing the right thing, and I kept making mistakes, and I didn't see the mistakes. I didn't understand them as mistakes until I started listening to others that was having success, and I started taking what they were telling me and applying it and implementing it and learning from those mistakes. Then I start winning. And when I started doing that, I dropped to 50 pounds, was able to keep 80% or better on my PT test, was able to jump off the scale and not have to worry about the tape around my waist and my neck, dropped 2 uniform sizes. Same with my business. I would not be where I am today in building a successful business without learning from my mistakes and my failures and listening to others and creating lessons out of everything around me. I find ways to learn and grow and improve and build myself. You know, I've overcome so many struggles and faced so many struggles, and the only way I came through is listening and creating lessons out of my failures and my struggles and mistakes. But focusing in on my progress helped me continue to grow. That can be key for you. Be flexible in what you want to achieve in life and business and health, your friendships, your faith. You know, how you get there and how something can help you be better will help you win. I look forward to talking to you again soon. I hope you got some great value out of this. Please share it with somebody today that could hear the type of, that they may be one of the type of rigid learners, and how they can take their lessons and mistakes and turn them into lessons. And I will talk to you again soon. So take care.